Hello guys, this is the-epiphany. Today I'd like to introduce my 3v3 group Kolossium team, which consists of my Algonac dog-epiphany, my Osa epiphany-summons, as well as a Sacria named Waratah. This account actually belongs to my friend, and it's important to know that he actually uses the account for Kolossium and Perceptor hunting as well. He has a SRAM on the account that he uses. I've recently gotten access to the account because I maged him some gear. One example is this Peccary blade, which is actually the new Hammerture alternative now. I did 2% earth resistance and 1% melee damage. It's something that I will never be able to do again because of how hard it is. Also, this stilted shovel that I maged in a previous video, but that's actually not effective anymore because it reduces crits, and the crit rate is actually pretty low on this as well. So yeah, so that's my team, and I'm going to be showing you fights involving the team of 3 in future videos. One important thing to know is that it's not like your ordinary team. It is an extremely strong team, and I've won 13 out of 13 Kolossium fights today. Yesterday I won 27 out of 28, so I'm pretty happy with that. The reason why it's successful is because it has very high resistance. If you remember back to my videos in 2017 or 2018 when my main character was an Osa, the set that I had actually had very high resistance, and I loved having high resistance back then because it was almost impossible to kill me because of how high my resist was. So the logic applies here. I've incorporated that basic concept into my team here, and having very high resistance on especially the Osa and Algonac. The Sacria has a little lower resistance, but it's still pretty high in my opinion. And based on that, it's very hard to kill us, and that's why it's a successful team. So hopefully you learn some strategies or tactics in the fights as I explain them when I play 3v3 group Colo. So I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so we just got a fight. Let's accept. My default set on the Algonac is the agility set. Depending on the enemies, I'll most likely stick with agility, or if I need to, then I'll change to intelligence. Alright, so we're facing a Sacria, Heliotrope, and Fecker. The starting positions are still a bit screwed, so what I will do is I'll swap like this, yep, and I think this should do. Alright, so as I was saying, we're facing Heliotrope, Fecker, and Sacria. That means they have a ton of shields, they have a ton of heals as well from the Heliotrope. Therefore, I'm going to be sticking with agility so that I can erosion. I think this should be good. Start. The Fecker might be AP reduction, but no, I think we should be good. Usually I do not have any problems facing AP reduction classes because all I need to do is just spread out, and then they can't do like anything to us. It looks like the Fecker's agility anyway, judging from his pet, which is a Brockhart. He's using a water dial as well, so perhaps he's just going to run in and hit in melee. But that's more of a PVM build, so I don't really know. Heliotrope, I would guess, is intelligence. Has low crit resistance. Oh yeah, typical buffing himself turn 1. The Sacria is also intelligence. Pretty strange. Also intelligence. Alright, so let me just show you my routine for the first turn. I'll Flaming Crow ally to buff up my Ebony, and then Flaming at range. Now the next Ebony will, the next hit will apply an Ebony, so that'll go to the Helio. And then I'll put a Red Wormling here, 5 squares away from the Sacria. My Sacria, that is. Summon skills so that I can control my summons, and then relay the ally in so that it swaps like that. So the fact that I use relay means that my ally, Waratah, will get 2 AP for infinite amount of turns, provided that the summon does not get killed. So I actually made a video explaining all the OSA spells. I'm going to link that in the description box below if you want to check that out in detail. It's actually the most viewed video on my channel with 10,000 views, so yeah, but if you understand how OSAs work, it'll make your life pretty easier when it comes to watching my videos. Yep, typical, running in, shielding the Sakura. He didn't shield the Elio, so okay, his agility, as I expected. He's raping the sack. Raping the agility from the sack. Alright, my turn now. I'm not really sure what to do. Should I rush the Elio or... Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Bark myself Pursuit there as well so that the Sakura can benefit from it. Then I'm going to go on the portal here. Pray the Elio. Gangrene. And... Carcass. I don't want to carry in the Elio because if the Sakura hits me in melee, it'll actually increase my rage and then I'll go into dog mode. So that's why I just did Gangrene and then I did the thing. Carcass, yeah. Alright, so the Sakura is definitely intelligence. Yeah, as you can see, it's hitting with intelligence there. Excruciating pain. Does that spell have any special effect? No, it doesn't. Okay. There was an intelligence Sakura spell that I'm pretty sure heals the target in half. Sorry, reduces the heals by the target in half. So, can't remember what it is. Alright, so the Sakura put his sword there so it's blocking the pursuit. And I can't release. So what I have to do is push the sword away. I'm also going to push the sword onto the portal so that the Elio cannot use it to reach my Osa. Mutilation, go over, weapon skill, and also gash the Elio. Gash will make me lose some HP because that's how the spell works, but because of prey state from my Algonac, I actually heal a bit up. Alright, so let's put a portal there. He's probably going to go for my Sakura actually. Yeah, he is. Alright, so now we're in a bit of a difficult situation because my Osa is actually so far away, so I can't, like, do anything to support the Sakura. It's actually pretty weak damage considering he buffed himself the previous turn. Alright, that's not a problem. Alright, I'm gonna run in. Summon a Wyrmling. High energy shot to buff it up. Flaming Crow here. And Flaming Crow on the Elio. So now I'm in Wyrmling charge 2. And I'll put an albino Wyrmling. Hit the Elio. Alright, so what I'm going to do now with this Wyrmling is actually go and hit through the portal. That way it'll do a bit more damage. Pretty high damage actually, 634. Then I'll step in and Inferno. Now I know that the Fecker is going to dodge because his agility, but it's going to be a bit difficult for him to be able to feck a shield or like support the Elio if I block the linear line of sight from him. My Osa is running in, but it's not like I'm going to die. In case you haven't seen, my resistances are 34, 44, 48, 48, and 46%. The set I have is extremely well maged, so it actually does very, very high damage. Well, not as high as, you know, it can be, but... Okay, so you see how the Fecker hit me in melee, and it actually increased my rage? That's because of how the spell Bark works. If suffers close combat damage, increases rage. Alright, so now that he thinks he's locked me with Gravity Glyph, I can simply put myself in dog mode and dodge. He put an Aegis here so that the Aegis will take all the damage whenever I hit the Elio, so I have to release him out and then hit him while he's out here. Oh, I can't kill unfortunately. It's close though. Yeah, but that's the best I could have done. Wait, Sur Discord. Not sure what that means. So I'm pretty sure the Sacria is going to sacrifice the Elio now. Oh, he's locked by my Wyrmling. It's convenient. Nobody, like, well, not nobody, but rarely anybody uses an Ebony Dofus these days, so it's actually pretty convenient for me to lock people using summons, or even my Osa having 33 lock. Oh. What's going on here? He didn't sacrifice. Alright. Strange. He didn't sacrifice. Alright, dancing sword there. Alright. I'm gonna put a sword to finish off the Elio, and I'm also gonna use a summon skill to control it. Now I'm gonna go in double bloodbath just to heal myself. And I'll pillory myself to give myself range resistance. I'm in suffering 6, so the pillory cannot be removed. Yeah, that'll finish. Alright, he's dead. Now I'll go here and hit the Fecker. So the Fecker is slightly locked, but he can still move because the sword only has 60 lock. Alright, so let's see. Let's release this. So now that the relay spell is up, I can use it on my Algonac and give my Algonac 2 AP for infinite amount of turns, provided the summon that the relay is linked with does not die. So the Melanic is not going to die. So that's good. Alright, so I'm going to re-summon this thing here. Okay, I'm actually a bit laggy, so I passed with 5 AP. So, another important thing to know about the team is that both the Sacria and my Algonac are melee classes, so if they end next to an enemy, my Osa can actually heal them up by hitting the enemies using the Wyrmlings. So the Sacria is not next to the Fecker now, so that's why it didn't heal anything. But if the Sacria was here, hitting the Fecker would have healed my Sacria. Alright, so the Sacria has 2.5k shield and 2.5k HP and 800 shield. So I don't think he's dead. Okay, seems to have put barricade on the Sacria. I'm pretty sure this Sacria is range damage though, so I don't think he can kill my Sacria anyway. Alright, so the next target we're going to go for is the Fecker. So I put Prey State on him. Bloodhound to attract myself towards him. Double Erosion. And then Carving Up. Damage is a bit low, I'm pretty sure he still has Fecker Shield or something. Yes, he has Fecker Shield. Okay, so the Sacria is actually going for my summons and my Osa. That's fine. He didn't do much to my Osa because my Osa has high resist. My Osa also has a Fallnister shield, so it's very, very tanky. But then again, that's the whole purpose of the set. Okay, so he's killed all my summons, so that means my characters don't have the 2 AP buff anymore, but it's not like it matters. Alright, let's see what the sword does. Pretty sure it's just going to go for the my Osa. It is being controlled though, because of the summon skills the Sacria used. Alright, so what I can do here is actually sacrifice my sword, and that'll kill my sword and give me HP. But I don't think I need to because it's not like I'm going to die, so I'm just going to hit the Fecker. Gash, Peccary Blade. Pretty high damage considering he has Fecker Shield. I'm not going to even mutilation myself to give myself shield. I'm just going to Jashin Ritual. Because now if he hits me, then he's going to lose HP. And vice versa. So with my Osa, the stuck charge 1 so I can put a Melanic. That also charged my Ebony because I hit in melee. Then let's get it on range. Now my Ebony is full, so the next one will go on the sack. Oh wait, I can't. Oh sorry, the next one will go on the Fecker. So I couldn't hit, so I had to crop the sword so that I fling myself backwards. And now that Ebony went on the Fecker. Now with this, I'll hit the Fecker a bit more. Yeah, he survives unfortunately. My Osa doesn't have much int, only like 1080, so the Ebony did pretty low damage. Ah, he's given up. Okay. He's given up. Alright, let's just stick an erosion on this Sakura in case he tries and does something funny. Erosion again, go into dog mode, doesn't really matter though. Yeah, so I only go into dog mode at situations where I'm not the target, or if, you know, it's obviously an easy win. Because going into dog mode means all of my agility spells have only one range. Oh, except for Bloodhound. I have only one range. And I lose the sustain as well, so. Alright, let's see. It looks like he's still trying, strangely. Oh, come on, don't move. Oh, come on. Alright, let's go. Gash. Oh, Ivory, come on. I was gonna Peccary Blade. I'm gonna deactivate it and Gash again. Alright, so I'm at Wormling Charge 2 and I have a summon available, which is gonna be this Albino Wormling. I'm gonna relay my Algonac, swap positions with the closest summon. Actually, let me show you guys something. So, Animal Tandem is the latest spell that's Spiritual Leash got changed to. And for intelligence, it gives 120% heals received. Oh, it looks like the other sack used Slaughter, so he'll receive his 50%. But my Sakura should be receiving twice that amount of heals. Yeah, so you know, the heals is right now, but usually it would be twice that many. Alright, let's finish this off. Alright, and that's the fight, guys. As you can tell, I'm lagging, but you know, I can't do anything about that. It's just my laptop is old. Usually I only play one account because one account is all that the laptop can take. But, oh nice, reach legend.